Good morning, hip-hop fans. It's time for the best show in the world, Sunday Morning Sounds, the show about rap. I'm not gonna fuck around. You know how we do. Let's get into it. So first up this week, the album taking the world by storm, obviously, Kanye with the album, Ye. Now this is a very emotional album for Ye. We all know he's very hard on his sleeve kind of person. But he took this album and took these 7 tracks, 24 minutes, and gave you really 7 completely different, almost genres of music, which is just incredible. There's a couple of secret features on there, which is kind of dope. He doesn't really name anyone, but they're listed as writers in the credits. So that's kind of cool how he did it. And the cover has an interesting story. Apparently he shot the cover and scribbled the words on the cover of the album on his iPhone on his way to the listening party at the Diamond Bar Ranch in Wyoming. So that's an interesting little piece of art. But it is honestly, musically, some of Kanye's best, and it sounds weird to say this early, but live with it a little and let it play some more. I think this is going to be one of the albums of Kanye's that plays for a long time. Kanye, Ye, check it out. Next up is Tierra Whack with the album Whack World. What's really interesting about this is it's only 15 minutes long, it's only 15 tracks, and they're all 1 minute. So it's designed to be played straight through. It's almost like one paragraph or maybe even an essay with a few different paragraphs, but it's a lot of fun. She has a fresh approach to music making. She's used every kind of instrument in the world on this album, and it really is a different kind of song structure and feel, and the girl got flow. So check her out, Tierra Whack. This is the album Whack World. So next up, we have an artist that's been featured on the show before. It's WifisFuneral with this new album, Ethernet. Now, Ethernet is his second studio album, and this one is a little bit different from his first, When Hell Falls. When Hell Falls was much more emotional, much more moody and vibey and dark, much more heartbreaking, whereas this one is straight up, turnt, party, trap shit, ignorance. And the last track is just art, called Juveniles, with all sorts of Cash Money early 2000s samples and nods and kind of flows on it. But it is a straight up party riding summer album. He had his heart broken on the last album. Now he's bouncing back. It's kind of a classic heartbreak story. So go and check it out. WifisFuneral, new album, Ethernet. Next up is an LA-based rapper, Mr. Joe Moses, and this is actually an EP, the Suwop EP. Now, it's a very West Coast-based sound, very deep bass, very ridey, trunk-rattling type of themes. It's got some really big features on there as well. You got Snoop, you got Wiz on there, and of course, they talking about smoking big weed and fucking big bitches, all that type of stuff. But it's a lot of fun, man. It's a really good album. 7 tracks, 24 minutes, so I'm kind of going with that Grammys thing. 15 minutes or more kind of count. So even though it's listed as an EP, 24 minutes long, 7 tracks, and it is really solid out. And check him out, a veteran of the game, Mr. Joe Moses. So as always, we have come to the time in the show to plug some shit. You know what time it is. You see this beautiful thing behind me, at Mark Keeps One Roll. Hit him up. He taking pictures. He's making videos. We editing things over here. Check him out. And as always, this beautiful backing track has been brought to you by the boy Andrew G at Lighter Shade of Brown 323. And you know you need to go to bluecloudradio.com, check out the website, check out some articles, make a profile, put your own articles up there. Always looking for interns, always looking for bloggers, writers, blog shows, things of that nature, entrepreneurs, small businesses. On the app, 24-hour radio, it is free in the App Store and Play Store, and damn it if you can't beat free. Blue Cloud Radio. I am your boy, at _Dan Quay. My name is still my name, if you were wondering. On Instagram and Twitter, of course, you have the hashtag Sunday Morning Sounds. Click it, check it out. We have all sorts of new music. As usual, Apple Music playlist as well. It's always updated. We're always listening to something interesting and fun. I'm going to share that link with you at the bottom. All right? So at _Dan Quay, hit me up. Let's keep this conversation going. Let's talk a little bit of hip hop. This has been Sunday Morning Sounds. This has been a struggle getting this spot, and look how beautifully it came out. Come on, man.